Hey friends, welcome back. I'm LlamaMamaKayla, and I'm so glad you stopped by for a visit today. I wanted to show you several things today, and I have some pictures from some other crochet friends to add at the end. And so let's just jump in and get busy. So I wanted to share with you first off this Frankenstein doll that I made several years ago. I must have made him in it's before Elijah graduated high school, so it must have been like 2018, I think so. So anyway, he is big. You can see how big his head is compared to my head, but he is a big guy. Okay, so he has on, I've crocheted him some, not crocheted, this is loom knitted and also made with the Addy machine. Yes, I think I made it with my Addy King. Okay, so I also loom knitted him some boots. You can see his boots there. So he has boots, and then his long legs, his body, and his arms move. See if I can show that. And he has his little bolts, and a little scar on his head, and his black hair. So yeah, he's pretty big. I'm not sure exactly how tall he is. He's at least, oh, there's a yardstick somewhere. Well, something's on it. I can't really move it. I've been building something, and so the whole table here is kind of a mess. And there is a yardstick, but it's laying there, but I can't pull it out because something is on it. But he's about 36 inches, so he's pretty big. About 32, 34 inches exactly. So anyway, so this is him, this little Frankenstein. I pull him out during October and let him set out for the month, and then he goes back in the box. But he's really cute, so I wanted to share him with you guys. Alright, so you get right over here. Now let me show you my spider blanket. This blanket is just growing so big, and I still have a few more days. Now I think I only put one color in it last night, just because it is getting so big. But yeah, I mean it's pretty big for a lap size blanket. Let me see, where did I end? Or where did I start rather? Okay, I started right here maybe. Yeah, I started with this lime green next. So I have this green, but this is a bright lime green, and it's actually really brighter than it's showing up on my camera. So I added that green. Yeah, and it bumped up and came down. And it went a good ways around. I love how every side is different, even though, you know, you put a color in. Like this has two purples and then the green. But this over here was a blue, purple, and green. So keep it up off the floor. And then this side, you know, has purple, orange, and green. So I stopped right there, and I didn't put my stitch marker in, so I'm about to lose that stitch. But I was started. But anyway, so today I'll be adding another color that will go on top of this orange. So I love that. And I have some scrap balls. They're in a little tier basket thing over here. So I'm running out of scrap balls. I really can't tell how many's in there, but I'm running out of scrap balls to go in it. So, and we're running out of the month, so that's perfect. Anyway, I'm loving how the blanket is turning out. It's just so cute. It's, you know, it's pretty big. And some other people have sent in blankets, and I'm going to share pictures at the end, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now about them. Okay, Christine, she sent in her spider blanket that she has already finished. It is so cool. She did a star blanket and turned it into a spider blanket. And it is beautiful. I love it. So I'm going to have a picture of that. And then I don't have a name to go with this. The email is Jim. So I hope, and I'm not going to say the whole email. Jim, and it's some more chat at the end. I didn't have a name signed on that. I'm so sorry that I don't know. But what a cute blanket. All Halloween colors. She's finished her blanket. It's all Halloween colors. The colors are perfect around it. She went like 2 rows around, for each color, and then at the end she just went, ones or but anyway, it is so cute. It has appliques on it, and her husband made the felt appliques for her to go on it, and it is just adorable. I love that blanket. And Dawn sent in her beautiful scrappy blanket. It has just all kinds of colors in it, like a lot of the other blankets do, and it is looking beautiful. And then we have Mary sent in 2 photos. One is her spider blanket, which is looking awesome. She's the one that has the purple spider web, and that's just a different spin on it. Looks really good. That and her whole blanket around it just looks really awesome. And then she sent in a very cute granny square blanket that she's made for one of her sons. It is so cute. I love it. And I do have a bunch of granny squares made up. And I don't know, I've debated on, okay, I'm making this blanket, I'm making this, I'm making that. I might end up doing them like you did your blanket, Dawn, Mary. Put 4 together and then crochet around them. And then put those squares together. I may end up doing something like that. I don't know what I'm doing. Who knows? Stay tuned. And then Dockery's Dream Dolls sent in their spider blanket that they've gotten started on. And she sent this in, like, it's been several days back. But it was back when I was not feeling well and I didn't make a video for a few days. So I'm sure she's gotten further on it now. But she has a yarn cake there that she is putting into it, and that yarn cake is going to be beautiful on that blanket. And I just want to tell you this about, and I hope she don't mind me sharing. I'll share about me too. She had a stroke, a pretty bad stroke, and it's affected her right side. And she's sitting there crocheting and doing that. That is so awesome. My motto is, I have issues. My motto is, don't let what you can't do stop you from doing what you can do. And I will share this with you. I have had 4 mini strokes. Later it was determined that it was a medication that I was on. I gather that we did determine that because I was having these little mini strokes, and they were affecting me a good bit. The first one left my left side with issues. I had issues with my mouth, but that got better, thank goodness, But it left my my left arm and my left leg really, really weak. My left leg is still kind of weak, but not as bad. I mean, it did get better. And then I had more mini strokes after that. And the last one left my bottom lip is still numb from that, and that's been a while back. And so I needed to go for an MRI after that before I could continue this certain medication. But I was having trouble getting in to get the MRI because I needed an open MRI. At the time, I thought that's what we thought I needed. And so I was just having trouble scheduling it. Oh, we did schedule it, and I went, and I was coughing like super, super bad, and so they couldn't even do the MRI because I was coughing every few seconds. And we had traveled out of town for that. And so then later, when I had the last stroke, I got an MRI right here in town. It wasn't the open MRI, it was a closed tube one. They gave me some medication so I could do that. And so I did. And then I never did get my monthly infusion that I was taking for lupus. We never did restart that back up because I needed the MRI, and it was months waiting to get the MRI. And then anyway, since I've been off that medication, I haven't had any more strokes. So we concluded that that medication was causing the mini strokes, because that is one of the side effects from it. It's horrible that all these medications you can be on causes all these other horrible side effects, you know. But anyway, so I have had some four mini strokes, but they were not as bad as the one that I believe she has had. And so anyway, I commend you and applaud you for, you know, keeping on, pushing forward, and not letting it stop you from enjoying your crafts, crocheting, or, you know, whatever. I know a lot of people with strokes or just anything, you know, like that happens to them, they just give up and feel like they can't do anything. And I do have days where I feel like I'm just working against myself. I have days where I feel like I have to work twice as hard as everyone else and still get nothing done. You know, some days it's hard. Some days are really hard. But I'm not going to let that keep me down, and I really applaud you for keeping on and crocheting and such, you know. So thank you, everyone, for sending those photos in. And I will, like I said, they'll be at the end of this video, so please stay tuned and see those. But I love that a lot of people have joined in and are making the blankets. In the description is a link to the other YouTubers that I know of that's making a blanket, so you can go check that out. I did manage to make one red square, and I've concluded that, you know, yesterday I said I thought I had another red square. I did kind of clean off my desk. I cleaned the layer off, and I didn't find a square, so I'm concluding that there was not a square floating around. But anyway, I made a red square to go with my stack of, and I did not get a pillow yesterday. I was going to get a pillow to, I could use a pillow that we already have to size it, but I just don't know exactly what size pillow they're going to have at the store when I go. So I'd rather just get a new one, and I forgot all about that yesterday. Big Daddy and I went to town yesterday. We went to Dollar Tree and picked up a few things, a few crafty things that I was wanting and needing. And then we went to Walmart and bought groceries, and that did us both in. We got home, and then we were putting up groceries, and I said, well, we made it, and then we both said barely, because that's the way we felt. So and then today I felt bad all day long. Like, anytime I do something, the next day I pay. So I've been still and just laying in the bed most of the day. And then I was like, okay, I gotta get it together and go make this video. But I just felt bad all day long, you know, from just doing what I did yesterday, which wasn't much. But anyway, okay, so we need to check in and see what Mr. and Miss Bones is doing. I totally forgot that yesterday. So let's check in and see what they're up to. Okay, so for my doll of the day, I chose Sweet Tooth. This is baby Sweet Tooth, and I did make this doll. I do have a video of me making her and putting her together. I know some people did not like her, but I think she's just cute. I just love that little bitty baby face. And if you saw the movie, not movie, it's a series on Netflix called Sweet Tooth. So that's what I named baby Sweet Tooth. And so I crocheted this candy corn dress for her. And the dress is a pattern by Bag O' Day. It's actually her 18-inch doll dress for like the American Girl dolls. And I just changed up the colors to make it look like candy corn. And so here is baby Sweet Tooth. And at the end I'm going to add some photos. And here is a little candy corn that I made for her. Because in the series, Sweet Tooth has a sweet tooth and likes sweets, chocolate, matter of factly. But anyway, so the photos I posted on Instagram today. I captioned Baby Sweet Tooth dreaming of Halloween candy. So that's my doll of the day. And I do have a video of when I made her. So if you want to see that, I'll link it below. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you all very, very much. And I will be back tomorrow.